Ochi pata iji numo amonkote moni fe Ghana coat of arm. Bencho akabone woye loko duba. Kochi akwajeta ejela no sajanjete ejela. Niama olenu Chief Justice ejela. Bencho akela loko yela. Peter Lajete, Speaker of Parliament, la hula famobi. Into akela ekanshi follow nakani. The morning you are engaged in numo yamu obroni la kwamulamo. The chief priest of La. Efemi omanye mishe ake afikuma kumane orange woni. Numo amon kote Musumbi eba salami ni ekomanye juno eba ni nawo ni maka ke yiwa don akanji boni sani anyishi shini wotane omwana gbogbo e wombo ba draw aba fin status comme kan bi o bia ke wo chene ke wo kele pete gbogbo e ko ni lahun wose my history feel petaye ehin lo no ni to na brade bia le ji aka man fe man ni obekai moni ma cho man fon sani bi ne o fe museum ko yela ne bone shafi ne hana no bi na mba wa ametwa Ghana amewa na twa Ghana machine we am symbols lumwen ogai ni amewa me going to kojo sade me abrade global me ayegbe na fio am statives na fi no bi ni ba akai brofo cho la kwa ke no mojibo o mentor onushi koji oda no mo to wo chon se god's back leba makolebu ko te statue ejuma yes le brofo nu e ni obabia ka professor Fripom Boatin ni cardio center. He was the first African black man for art translation. Me no fear Ghana or any papa ya Ghana. She nonim beo shemen oga ilumoi na me nkwa wo wetere no ana wo kai boni ayagbega ko ni ke na kai mo ne ga wo se ken da mi so mo to ashi machine la ni gbe ko ba yin no ba na ko e wa ha wo e wa wo nche no ni teme ba tu eko ne ka gba iphone ashi nye ba obranta jibi nye wo hi wo share ideas what development wo ma mo ko descending from sky never develop we hawo wo die nche wo do mo wana de nyono ni bona fe wo twama wo machi fi onu yoni ngo asa se you adon wa de nche
o fa no like a design gasamai gasamai a design new ones. I use some on the nationalism in
Bamode no baham. Bamode no ka ko abaham wo ka ko mehi. Afa symbol say because on a symbol it mean many things. The people doesn't understand. I better buko piami ni di etumi. Obana ni o na symbol say it's time for something. Momo yami ni no fa no na afia momo akafe hemo ka yeli page no ni in face start we bi ahye ngbe mi to na chake nya fi o nka yo mami me nyoko da manke amba momi ni na me ya jalai amba momi na ba soli hemo ka yeli yami ke te ne ba e ba ka mi she ke pa ne ho gbeke eke amo start we mi keke ebi jomo ekeketi maybe the people doesn't understand those kind of statues, symbols. Oh, you have to come out. Africa, Lodina can draw Africans.
Yeah.
So we should put our mindset over there.
Symbols, you know, Ghana fan, but the grass symbols.
Okay.
No far, no, and come from no care much in the Canutumo. In Gomona, in Rumori Jamagote. Each woman and if you can, Nitemo, Nibi, no intense go with the Inu. The on Trimongo, and here. I will run a Metro TV, I met modern war, no man abone. Any the ban and putting a bag in care of his van.
I think we're trying to put you can come and thank for near Bena. Manaka symbol circle Africa.
Back where phone in.
You watch the meaning of that symbol.
Mapping the minute.
I feel you are Fabian.
Okay,
my phone number. No send me a WhatsApp. Nima print. No problem. What project?
What discuss the program?
Right.
It's all over nationalism park. I can wait for folklore board be on.
On watch on.
Don't check. It's a great pleasure to meet you.
You are doing.
Thank you.
Bondele na gani akeke la me ba fi ame homowo mi an ya ko lele ni ntenga ne na gogo ben ene nu gogo ben mamu na ya na ka twa ayi jo atwa ade chibe na agbe nyumi age na ne san aga jo ko bi me na ga aji ozigimi mo be mo te shan ga ayi ozigimi ene ndana gogo be shi na ne san aga jo wonjo ozigimi tan abaya ozigimi tan ya jo ozigimi tan ozigimi tan ya jo ozigimi tan ozigimi tan ya jo ozigimi tan ya jo ozigimi tan ozigimi ya jo ozigimi tan ozigimi tan ya jo ozigimi tan ozigimi ya jo ozigimi tan ozigimi tan ya jo ozigimi tan ozigimi tan ya jo
Hello, viewers. Welcome to our Folkloric Symbol Show. Today we are at La, the beautiful city of La, and we are bringing this to you in collaboration with the National Folklore Board. And I'm going to take a break. When I come back, we are going to tour La. But before then, we are going to talk to an historian who is going to tell us a little bit of history about La. So don't go anywhere. I'll be here waiting for you whilst I take some water and you take a breather, and then we go on with our Folkloric Symbol Show. Welcome back to our Folkloric Symbol Show, and as I said earlier, we are at La, the beautiful city of La. The will tell you that La Manfait formally, that's in Ghana, so like the beautiful city of La. And today I have a historian. I don't want to mention his name myself. I want him to do that himself, and he is going to take us on a tour of La. We want to learn about La, the people, its history, the culture, and everything. So let me welcome my guest here, who is going to take us on the tour of La. Please, what's your name? I want you to mention the first one you told me, the traditional one first, before you mention the one that we acquired.
Okay, thank you very much. Like you said, we welcome you to La. My name is Apesenabi Ajete, or Ni Obuo Fredman. I'm an indigene of La, specifically from the Ngmati Aburanse quarter
Please, first off, what's the meaning of the name Apesenabi Ajete? What's the meaning of that name?
Apese is my grandfather.
Oh, okay.
And Nabi means grandson.
Grandson.
So I'm a grandson of Apese.
Apese.
That is what it suggests.
Apesenabi Ajete. I like that. I like that. Okay, so you were telling us about something.
Okay, so here we are presently, like the pictures will indicate, right in front of the Lara Palace, which also doubles as the La Traditional Council or the La State Council.
Yeah.
Their offices are here.
Yeah.
So we're going to take you through a tour of La for everybody to see and get to know what La is about, the uniqueness of the people, of the La State itself, the kind of contributions that La has so far come up with in trying to build this nation of ours that is Ghana.
Okay.
So if not,
yeah, before then, I see the cockerel here. Is it like the totem of the La people?
Yes, the cockerel is the totem of the La people.
Okay.
It is said that by the first cockcrow, La are so industrious, by the first cockcrow, you see La already alive, going about their business. And that is the meaning of the cockerel.
Okay.
It is interesting to note that this cockerel resembles that of the CPP.
Yeah.
What it is
the same color.
The same color. It was the people of La that gave the cockerel to Kwame Nkrumah and the CPP.
Okay.
And that is why up to today we have the red cockerel, the CPP symbol.
Okay.
And other things that they do. So that is the beginning of what La is about in Ghanaian politics.
Okay, so the La people are like always awake, always ready for something. Because we know that when the cockerel is, sounding its in the morning, it is trying to call people to get up to do what they are supposed to do as a people. Like, I mean, So you gave this thing to see people.
We gave it.
You gave it to them. They didn't take it. You gave it to them. You said you can take and use it.
That's it. And interestingly, we are proud to say that this symbol and the position of La contributed into the massive win of the CPP during those elections.
Interesting. I know we are going to have an interesting conversation and an interesting tour of La. But is it true that you were never colonized by the British? Because you see, dotted from, Jamestown to you have all the forts here.
That is very, very true.
Yeah, but we don't have any in La.
No, that is very, very true, yes. And there's a reason why. If we cast our minds back, some time ago, and even up to now, there are people who still refer to La as Labadi.
Yes.
Labadi is a corruption of the word Labad.
Oh.
Up to a point where the British found that they couldn't conquer us, they couldn't colonize us, because they made several attempts to try and put up a fort here, like they did with Osu and Jamestown and the rest that we all know about. But La offered very stiff resistance to this, and they ensured that the British never had their way. And for that matter, not just the British,
the Dutch,
and
the Danes.
And the Danes. They ensured that no forts were put up here.
Okay.
That is what La did. And in referring to these people, La itself means fire.
Fire.
So the people are people of fire. They are always firing.
Oh.
They are sometimes mischievous, but they stake their claim and they stand on their convictions.
Okay.
Where La is convinced about something, there's nothing that is going to make La flinch. And so this is the beginning of Labad that eventually became Labadi.
So it was the colonialists who referred to La people as bad people.
Bad people.
So Labad.
Labad, yes.
How about Laboni?
Good. Laboni is not Laboni, it is Laboni.
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 Boni.
Yes.
Okay.
It is said in history that in their sojourn from Israel, that is what the Gans say, that they are coming from Israel. They passed through the Benin state of Nigeria, And there is a portion of the place called Bonny.
Oh.
Yes, they sojourned there, they transited there, and were there for a very long time. So as they moved down towards Ghana,
Yeah.
the name Bonny was attached to the people of La.
Oh.
So in Ghana, they are referred to as Bonny Maabi.
Oh, okay.
That is the people of Bonny.
And Bonny is current Benin.
Benin.
Okay. Is it still there?
It is still there. So the affinity is there. It isn't always that the people of La. Well, it doesn't happen in our time.
Okay.
Where we have to visit and go and find our roots.
Okay.
But this is steep in history. This is what it is. When you find La Bonny, so La Bonny as it is. We all know La Bonny Secondary School and the environs.
Yeah.
That place is called. It's all part of La. And La even goes far beyond there. So this is what there are those incidentally because of the bad tag. There are those who think the name Bonny, pronounced Bonny, is Akan.
Oh, okay. It's not really Akan.
It's not really
Bonny.
Akan.
Actually, this is new knowledge. I've never heard it. Yeah.
It is actually Bonny.
Yeah.
La Bonny. Okay. So this is what La is about.
Okay. So are you going to take us through the traditional council before we go, or we go straight into the city of La?
I think it will be better.
Yeah.
If at least
we
go around to see the setting of the traditional council and what the place is like.
But first off, who is the current chief of La?
Unfortunately, we don't have a sitting La Manche.
Okay.
If we cast our minds back not quite long ago, we lost our chief on the 4th of February 2019.
Okay.
And we eventually got the funeral underway in March 2022.
Okay.
We gave him a befitting burial, which has been touted as one of the best rare funerals that has been organized in recent times.
Okay, so you are actually yet to install a new chief. So that's
to install a new chief.
Okay,
but
so
we have in the absence of the chief, there is always the Shikitele, the Mankralo, and Akwashonche.
Okay.
They take over the running of the town as they prepare for the installment of a
so
new
they are
chief.
the kingsmen.
They are the kingsmen.
So who is the Shikitele?
The Shikitele is the kingmaker of La.
And then the Akwashonche.
And then the Mankralo. And then the Akwashonche.
Mankralo is like
Mankralo is one of them. You see, just operating below the La Manche are these three personages.
Okay.
Anytime the La Manche moved, they moved.
Okay.
He did everything in tandem with these three people.
Yeah.
Whatever decisions he took with them.
Okay.
And so it has always been a collective way of administering La.
Okay.
So that is what the La setup is.
Okay. So viewers, we don't want to drink the whole soup around the fufu. So we want to go in and take a tour of the traditional council that doubles as the palace too. And then after we enter the La Mami and see how beautiful the place is. Now come with me. So this is the
palace.
This is the palace.
This is an old affair.
Oh, okay.
I think it was built around between 42 and 45.
Okay. Okay.
So this is where the palace is supposed to be. The palace.
Okay.
The traditional council holds its meetings here, where you have the walk bear lag bear. You see, I was talking
walk bear lag bear. Okay.
Which to wait is. Anytime the cock crows in the morning, La is already up.
Okay.
You will see bustling and hustling in La once you hear the cock crow. So this is where you have the traditional council setting.
Okay.
So it's connected. Now on the far side, is a hall.
Okay.
But also harbors offices for the government officials,
Oh, okay.
you know, from the Ministry of Local Government.
Okay.
Yes, they are there. And then we have a land secretariat.
Oh,
Two land secretariats.
okay.
Their offices are also
there
here,
within
like,
that
like
building.
we say.
Okay, okay. And then so this part of the palace.
Yeah, it's part of the palace. Those you can see here are getting ready to collect items for the celebration of the award. That climax is next week.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
next week by this time, the whole lot will be hot. But
Okay, the La Homo will start.
yes, it's already begun. Ours is a whole gamut. The La Homo begins from around May.
Okay.
The customary rites begin from around May. Then from May through to somewhere June, we go on a break.
Okay.
Then from July, we step it up again,
Okay.
and then we run with it.
Okay, okay.
And it climaxes on a Wednesday, like next week's Wednesday will be the real climax.
Okay.
Where Lakma Badomo Jalan.
One thing about building of this palace is that you can notice that the symbols on the walls are all Ghana symbols.
Yeah.
When it was first built,
Okay.
they put other symbols on it, and the elders of La insisted
Okay.
take them all down
Nice.
and put Ghana symbols.
Gas
on it.
symbols there.
So
Okay.
this palace is very unique.
Yeah.
You don't see any other symbol but Ghana symbols on it.
That's what it's supposed to be, actually.
That was supposed to be.
Yeah, that's
I
what
want
it's
to go
supposed
to a lot of royal houses
Yeah.
or gatherings to see a lot of other symbols.
Yes.
But people don't want.
Of course. I see some colonial style buildings at the back there.
Yes, just like I told you.
So that
Yes,
should be
that
the
depict-
original
it depicts the old section.
settings. Okay.
You know, now there's a huge facelift here.
Yeah.
That makes it difficult for you to see where it's coming from.
Okay.
If we had propped up the old building, I mean the original building, then it makes it easier for anybody at all to see what I'm driving at.
Okay.
That this kind of architecture was not there in the 1940s.
Yes.
This a relatively
Yeah, it's
modern
very
architecture.
modern. Yeah.
So a huge facelift. So that
So this is actually the original building,
Yes,
like
yes.
part of the
That's
original
part of the
building.
original building.
Okay, then that's fine. All right, so we should start our tour.
yes,
to,
yes. I would suggest we start from this end because
this end. Okay.
yeah, this end because there is some heritage sites that I would like us to talk about.
Okay. So viewers, we go and start our tour of La.
Madun kadian we go wura mi zini ya majinzi ina gazrengu ya mi no ne tene akosha lumo bai agela lumo bai mi akosha lumo bai mi akomanye ya la dogo shi shalumo bai mi ya komanye ya la dogo shi shalumo
Former speaker.
Olulule, former speaker.
I think it was the third.
Yeah,
It was the third.
it was the
Nyama
third.
Olenu.
Nyama
It was the third.
the
Yeah.
first last speaker.
Yeah.
Interesting. Justice D.F. Fana also comes from La.
Dear father comes from La.
Yeah, he told us himself. And he has a brother who worked with mechanical lawyer, my auntie's husband's company, mechanical lawyer. Lawyer Odriana, he was the solicitor for, and he's a brother to D.F. Fana.
So let's talk about here.
Yeah.
Let's talk about here. So what's this place? It looks
Very shabby.
deserted.
Yeah. Yes.
What's up with this place?
Okay, so here we are at the front of what the people of La decided to put up as a monument for the memory of Sergeant Ajete. We all know when the name Sergeant Ajete is mentioned, then our mind goes straight to the 28th February crossroads shooters.
Yeah.
Remember Sergeant Ajete, Private Udate Lante,
Corporal
and
Latipo.
Corporal Tipo became martyrs.
Yeah.
That their death became a forerunner to our independence because that began a lot of agitations that cascaded eventually into
our independence.
So here we are. This is the intention of the people of La to honor the memory of Sergeant Ajete. It isn't in the best of shapes. We are still working on it.
Maybe that is through this, someone can come up and sponsor this whole project.
Exactly. It is our intention to put up a statue in his memory, and so that will also come when eventually the place is set up, and we will achieve our aim of trying to do something for his memory.
Yeah. So Sergeant Ajete, who was part of the veterans who came back from the 1948
World
War, when the 1948 World War ended. And around that time, before they left, they were promised that they were going to be given some remunerations and some other incentives. Unfortunately, they were not given. So some of them agitated. So in 1948, among other things, and some other people, they decided to march to the colonial government, the seat of the government. That's Osu Castle, right?
Yeah.
So it was in that process when they were going, one very callous colonial soldier or Major Colonel Imri, or it was a colonel, and then he was the one who ordered the shooting of these people who were leading the agitation. So they went to say, hey, you promised us this, you didn't give it to us. And it was one of the people was from La, and that was Sergeant Ajete, and he died alongside Private Odate Lamte and then Corporal Atipo, among other people who also died. But because those people were not mostly known, who didn't really have any identity, so to say, they were not identified. But these three people are the symbols of that particular incident, and then it triggered a whole lot of things. The 1948 riots went all the way to independence. So as the son of La was part of that agitation, and that was Sergeant Ajete. So why are you taking us again now?
Then we may have to cross the road.
Okay.
If indeed we are going to do that, then we will be going to the burial place of
Mr.
Peter Alajete.
Yes.
Once upon a time, a Speaker of Parliament during President Kufuor's era.
Yeah, he was from 2000, right?
Yes, from
2000 to 2004.
And 4.
Yeah.
So that is Peter Alajete. That is his burial place.
So you know what? When I was growing up in Accra Central, anytime there was a rally, in 1996, rallies, for those general elections.
Okay.
And you had the MPP come do rally there, and then you hear someone shouting "Kukrudu," and the way he shouted the "Kukrudu" was so massive, and it sounded so much like Kukrudu, and that was Peter Alajete. And it sounded so good, and I'm like, oh, Kukrudu. So anytime I saw Peter Alajete, I'll be like, oh, this was the man who was always shouting like Kukrudu in that very strong vibrant voice, and it was one of the most illustrious sons we had in this country, and he's just buried across the street, right?
Yeah,
so Apese Nabi Ajete is going to take us there right now.
We'll cross over shortly, and then we'll see the place and then walk back.
Let's say hi to Alajete and then come back to enter La. Yeah.